Hey, good afternoon. Welcome. This is your love reading, dear Virgo, for September 2019. But in fact, any time that you watch it will probably it will still be relevant to you, as they are messages from spirit or the universe, however you like to look at it. If you have your Virgo sun, moon, ascendant, Venus, or even if your descendant is ruled by Venus, I'm sorry, Virgo, this may be helpful to you. So if you are a Pisces rising, you may find that there's some messages here that are quite helpful. So welcome to anyone that's joined. Hello. Okay, so love reading that we can see here. We're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you've got a long-term plan that you're taking small steps towards, and you may be very committed. So this could be with regards to a relationship. You may have found someone that you would like to commit to. It could be an earth sign, or it could just be representing your energy here with the Knight of Pentacles. But either way, you are taking your time. You are taking this very seriously. So it looks like you really are serious about this person. Although, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's as if you are very much into this person, but at the same time, taking small steps deliberately to make sure that you do everything right. You don't want to make any mistakes. You're not, maybe you've got some, maybe it's quite a new relationship. So it's still a case of kind of getting to know each other and really kind of feeling each other out, knowing what the right thing is and the wrong thing is to kind of say, do, to getting to know each other. But you are doing it very diligently, and you are very lucky for this person, taking them very seriously. So lucky for them, they've got you, who's given them, giving them serious interest. So I hope that they do appreciate it. But you may be a bit hesitant as well, though the Knight of Pentacles is somewhat known to be, hesitant, not really forthcoming, not really wanting to take any quick action, maybe possibly overthinking things. So there could be that going on there. So it might be a bit of advice there for you as well, to try not to overthink things. All work and no play is going to make it not that much fun. So do maybe try to loosen up a little bit if you can, and have fun. And that way that'll kind of bring in some balance for you as well, as it is a love relationship. And, love is all about fun. It's ruled by, it corresponds with Venus. Venus is, the planet of fun and frolics and celebration, enjoyment, and those kind of things. So don't forget to add a dash of that into your relationships. But this first part of the reading is really for singles. So it could be that, you're not actually with someone at the moment if you're single, but you're quite seriously looking for someone. And you may have decided on the type of relationship that you want, and could be holding out for that and quite carefully screening people as well. They may not know it though, but you could be kind of screening people and trying to figure them out and seeing if they're the right fit for you. But you're not rushing into anything. So you're very much taking your time. And this kind of confirms it, because what's driving the reading is the Hierophant. So you are looking for something long-term. You are wanting, I think, a long-term, possibly marriage, children, family. You want a traditional relationship as well. So it looks like you are looking for marriage, and a serious commitment, a traditional kind of a commitment from somebody, and also possibly to give to someone. So you're very much in that mindset at the moment. That's what's driving you. You may just want to belong to something or someone, because the Hierophant is also about groups, family, and things like that. So it could be that you're wanting to belong to something, and as you do this, obviously it's got to be the right fit, it's got to feel right, it's got to work for you, I guess. So maybe you're looking for someone with the same values as you as well. That's maybe even the same kind of spirituality or religion. That could also be important for you. So I think you are looking for someone that does fit that description. And as far as I can see here, I think most of the people watching here probably are already involved, because we do have the Two of Cups here in the near past. So you may have met someone that you think, yeah, I actually really connect with this person. We're very much of like minds. We seem to be on the same page. We're putting in the same amount of effort. It really feels like a union of, souls, personalities, minds. So yeah, a lot of reciprocity here. It looks like a really good feel-good connection that you've had here in the recent past. That could have been maybe in August, or maybe it's just something, still a new relationship. Maybe it's like a baby relationship, like 6 months old or something. And it's like now you're kind of wanting to kind of take things a bit more seriously. Money could be involved as well, because it is the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be things like you're thinking about buying a house, but not actually doing it, but thinking, maybe reorganizing your life or reorganizing your finances, in small steps, with a view to eventually, buy a home and really kind of settle down into a traditional relationship, where you may share resources, homes, etc. So what's crowning the reading in the position of what you are expecting to happen is a new beginning. It could be a fire sign that you're interested in as well. We do have Taurus here. We've got fixed energy here as well. So it could be it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Most definitely, all these three cards really pretty much do talk about Taurus. So it's quite possible that this person's got a very strong Taurian streak within them, or maybe you're just kind of operating from that kind of energy at the moment. I think Uranus is transiting Taurus at the moment, so it probably is trine your sun currently, to an extent. So yeah, maybe that's having an impact. Maybe that is signifying a new beginning in relationships. Yeah, and then this would also relate to the ninth house as well, where Taurus would be. So I feel like there is a brand new relationship that started for you, and it's quite exciting. It's opening up maybe a lot of different avenues for you. It's allowing you to expand. It's really giving you an opportunity to grow, to experience new things, maybe even to travel. Maybe even with regards to work, it could be helping you with your career, and it's just very expansive. The Page of Rods can be quite an expansive. It often talks about multiples, an exponential kind of energy or growth. So it could be something like that, and you could be quite excited about what's around the corner. What's going to happen next. And it's maybe a very exciting time, and you're expecting the unexpected in a way, and you're expecting, you're just very curious to see how this new relationship is going to develop, or you can't wait to meet this person, and see where it will go, because you really feel like you are on the right page at the moment. So maybe in the past, if you are single, that you're just kind of, maybe you've met a couple of people, maybe you have been mingling with a few people, and you've made a few good connections, and maybe you're narrowing it down a little bit now. And then in the near future, we've got the World card. So this again does talk about commitments. It can often signify marriage, taking the relationship to the next level. We have got a big ring here as well. We've got another ring here with the Hierophant as well. So yeah, it could possibly be that you are, in the near future, maybe really thinking quite seriously about marriage and tying the knot with this person. The World card can also signify endings, but with these kind of new beginning energies, and also with the kind of astrological kind of layout and other things that we've already got from the reading, I don't feel like it is representing a ending. I think it is talking more of growth, and finalizing, almost like consummating the relationship, or bringing it all together, and giving it that official title, making it fixed, setting it in stone, that kind of energy. So yeah, I do see actually a commitment here, and I want to say evolution, but that's not the word. But maybe, yeah, an evolution to the relationship. It goes to the next level. Sorry, my vocabulary is kind of limited today. Sorry. Oh, hey, Mac. I'm glad I could deliver. So yeah, it is Mac. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey. So yeah, it's looking really quite positive. I guess moving on to the base of the deck, we've got the Eight of Swords. So that does suggest that there is still some hesitancy, maybe from your part. I think again there is a case here of, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, as I was saying, is kind of no fun, not wanting to, being a bit scared of the unknown, a bit, you know, having doubt about things going wrong, treading into new territory. It's like you're not really maybe that confident about moving forward for whatever reason, maybe because of a past relationships that you've had, maybe just it's your state of mind, you know, it could be many things, but it looks as if there are some fears here that and especially with the moon card, yeah, that does further confirm that there are some fears here, and the fears actually are rooted quite deeply in your subconscious. It's actually more of a personality trait here with the moon card. It's very deep. You know, these fears could come all the way back from childhood, or in your teens, experiences that you've had that have kind of molded your personality. That, you know, your shadow side that you know, you don't, that's, you know, your blind spots. So in a way, this relationship is kind of bringing that all to the surface. It could be also a good time around the full moon, the next full moon, to release those things. If you're kind of into moon phases, it probably would be good to maybe try and do some work around that. So when the full moon does come around, you're able to release that. So it could be a time to kind of good time to reflect on what doubts that you are having that may be stopping you and uh, fearing you, or causing you fear to move forward as well. So it might be good. And you know, with the Three of Pentacles here, got the Nine of Swords here, so you are worrying. You're worrying about something, but then we do have transformation at the bottom. Again, another Scorpio energy, very deep rooted, kind of maybe fears, insecurities that we all have. It looks like this relationship or situation is kind of bringing it to the surface. But the Three of Pentacles does say that there is support around you. There are others around you that maybe have been through what you're going through, or are willing to help you, are willing to support you and hold you up, and who also may have the same vision as you, and will be willing to work with you on that. But yeah, you're not alone ultimately. That's what this card would be saying. You're not alone in this. So don't feel alone. Don't feel like the whole responsibility rests on your shoulders to make this work. I know that us Virgos, we are very responsible. Some say that we're controlling. But yeah, I think you're possibly taking on a lot of responsibility on your own shoulders. And you know, it's not just, you know, you're not in a relationship alone. So do, you know, it looks like your partner, especially as you feel this good about them, probably wants the same things as you. So it may be worth discussing, if you feel comfortable, any doubts that you have, and maybe they can reassure you. You know, hopefully they're a good enough partner to be able to offer that to you. So yeah, they have got the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands for our couples. So your partner currently maybe feels like possibly you're controlling your emotions quite a lot, or in control of your emotions. And it's coming through maybe as you've been a bit defensive, as you're so controlled. It could also be that this person that you're dealing with is also possibly a Scorpio as well. That's come through a couple of times now. It could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces as well. But yeah, it could be that this person is very much in control of their emotions, and is kind of steadying the pace as well. Maybe they're feeling your kind of hesitancy as well, and they are in turn also, you know, following your pace and also putting up kind of some soft boundaries here. This is also about standards. So I think the person that you're dealing with probably has got a lot of feelings for you, with it being the King of Cups, but there are certain standards that they hold quite strongly. And you know, if those standards aren't met for whatever reason, this person will be able to contain their emotions and not let their emotions kind of take over and take precedence over their standards. So their standards always come first. So if you feel like this person doesn't have a lot of emotion towards you and you feel this reading does resonate, they do have a lot of emotion towards you, but they're not going to like just be really gushy and yeah, they're going to show you how they feel when they think it's the right time, when they think that certain standards have been met. That's the only thing I can really think of to say. Yeah, they've definitely got some sort of they've got clear boundaries as to what they want in relationships, what they expect, and they as emotional as they may be, they will not, you know, allow their boundaries to be overridden. So we've got the Hierophant card here and the Four of Coins and the Six of Coins. So like I said, there are people that, well, this person I think is quite supportive with the Six of Coins here. They do want to help. This person could also be very good with their money, also be a bit of a miser. So this person, it looks like money is on their mind. They want to help with the Six of Coins here, but they will only help, you know, if I think certain they've they know it's the right thing to do and it's safe to do and it's in line with their own standards, their own requirements, you know. But they want to help. They do want to help, but they're not. It's like they're not. They're gonna hold it back. They're not gonna go ahead and put everything out on the table as easy as that. Although they are a very generous person by nature. Again, there's certain standards that need to be met. I don't want to keep using the word standards, but there's oh, hello. Been dealing with the Cancer man, but in no communication. Okay, I see. Well, yeah, this could be this Cancer here. But I mean, it looks like this person's very quite set and decided on what they want in relationships, and they're not going to budge. They believe they're totally right in their choices and the standards that they've set for their relationship. So they may be quite closed off in terms of spending time or money and resources within the relationship. But at the same time, the Four of Coins also talks about power and a certain amount of control. And really, all of these cards talk about a certain element of control as well. So this person, I mean, if money is involved, they may see money as a kind of controlling resource, you know. They may like to have a lot of money or be in the position of power when it comes to money. So yeah. But they do like to give when it's right to, you know, if they know they can still have this element of control, maybe, still get that respect, still have that power. Yeah, they don't want to feel cheated, I don't think, you know, if money is involved. Okay. So in the past, we had the Judgment card and the Knight of Cups. Again, another water energy coming through here. So yeah, in the past, it looks like maybe this person revealed themselves to you, they came to you and let you know, I really, really like you and I want to take this further. I want to see what can happen. It looks like now they actually have quite fallen quite deeply in love. And even in the past, this Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups does suggest that there was a very kind of deep emotional bond that was created. And it was, maybe there was something that came out in the open. Maybe there was a big reveal. Maybe they finally let you know that they really, really care. Something that they could have been holding back for a long time. Maybe it was a long time coming. This could also be signifying some sort of reunion, someone coming back. The Knight of Cups can also represent apologies. So maybe this person has come back in the past and there's been like a reunion and it just went very, very well. Especially with the Two of Cups here, especially from your point of view, you seem to be very happy with that. And it was like the changing of the Guards energy as well, like a whole new era, a revelation. So it's kind of sparked this change that's kind of set the wheels in motion in a certain direction. And now we're going to see how that plays out. And the World card would suggest that it does play out to quite a positive end, I would say. But let's see what else the cards have to say. Okay, we've got the lovely Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands for what they're expecting. So, Ten of Cups, they're expecting a lot of happiness. Total wish fulfillment. I mean, this is more wish fulfillment. This is like total emotional fulfillment, comfort, healing, family, everything that they could have asked for, like their full 10 cups, they're expecting to have that all. But they know that it will, they also feel like they are also going to be shouldering a lot of the responsibilities. I don't know if money is involved here, and maybe they feel that they're going to have to be, taking on the bulk of the work, or maybe they just really respect the fact that relationships are hard work, and that it does require full commitment, and it's not all fun and frolics. It's not all fun. Sometimes it is about sacrifice, and it is about, really growing and, stretching yourself, and taking the time to really allow yourself to grow within the relationship so you can become a better partner, to each other. So this person's very, very responsible and takes a lot, shoulders a lot, expects to be anyway, shouldering a lot of the responsibility. But they know that it's worth it because they end up with this beautiful union. Looks like a man and wife together here. This could also be a connection or union of families, I'm getting as well, which again could be quite a responsibility for this person if you are combining families. And a lot of us, once we get into our 30s and 40s, we've usually got kids or been married once already. Dating at that age, or even younger sometimes, you still got kids and families that will be united when you date. So yeah, you're like looking at it like, oh, this is going to be exciting. And they're looking at it like, yeah, I actually know how much hard work this is going to be, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. It's going to be so worth it. It's almost like what they've been waiting for. I'm getting as well, like something that they've always wanted. So they're really hoping and wanting this kind of a union to happen between the families, or between you and them. And then we have the High Priestess and the Lovers card. Let's pull some more cards to clarify. Oh, we've got the Three of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Cool. Strength card. Card. Eight of Wands. So yeah, the Lovers, I mean, these are all major arcanas. So I feel this person may find you in the future to be quite mysterious. But I think they find that to be very attractive in the near future. There's things about you that they just don't know. Maybe they feel like they'll never know. I feel like you're coming across to them as very, very feminine, leaving a lot of things to the imagination, a lot of mystery. And that in itself is quite a turn on for them. It's the mystery, it's the suspense, it's the not knowing all about you, that really kind of intrigues them, I feel. And yeah, with the Lovers card here, I think there's a very strong sexual kind of attraction. Now, this can also talk about secrets. Okay, so it could be that, sorry to put it down on things, but it could be that there is some sort of secret that's being held with regards to a third party, possibly. And I only really say that because of the Three of Swords that came out. But I feel that if even if there is somebody else, I don't feel like it's someone they're physically seeing. It may be something that's in their mind or in their past, in their memories, that they're having to let go of. Okay. The Three of Swords does talk about a certain amount of sorrow there. I think for them, a certain coming to terms of maybe other endings in their life as well. But it could also talk about a temporary separation between you guys as well. Maybe in the near future, there is a kind of temporary separation between you as well. And with the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups, I think that a lot of emotions will be involved. There'll definitely be an energy of them missing you, you missing them. We've now got the King, Queen, and Knight of Cups. So I think we are looking at a very much a soulmate connection here, a very compatible union. There may be arguments, but I think this is talking about a separation, to be honest, more than anything, because the High Priestess is here as well, which talks about a certain amount of mystery. And then with the Six of Cups, looking at someone missing, someone missing someone or missing each other. And this may cause you to be emotional, but actually it's like a distance might make the heart grow a bit fonder here. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So there may be some separation in the future, maybe due to some sort of travel that your partner has to do or you have to do with the World card here. Then got the Ace of Cups as well. So again, I feel like distance makes the heart grow fonder. I feel like it just makes you love each other even more, or maybe makes this person love you even more. It really kind of cracks your heart open and makes this person realize, what they have with you, and vice versa. I also feel like it's a healing energy as well. There is still some healing to be done. Because we do see this person quite defensive here, and again with the Four of Coins, quite defensive about something, quite doesn't let people in easily, very maybe protective of their money and assets. Again, this person kind of holds everything to themselves. So, sorry guys, let me just quickly get that. Can I pull this out? 1 minute, sorry. Sorry about that, guys and girls. That's my brother. Stop by. But yeah, I do feel that there is healing here. I feel like there is some healing that will come in the near future. I think more for your partner than anyone else for some reason, because you seem to be pretty okay. You seem to be pretty balanced. You know what you want. But then even then, you've got your own healing to do actually here with the Eight of Swords. So yeah, with it being a new relationship, that does, I think, tend to happen. There are kind of hurdles that need to be gone through, and a certain shaking off of kind of old fears that you kind of held on to from your previous relationships and having to start anew. I think that will be happening here. And then we've got the Strength card and the Devil card. So for me, when I see the Devil card along with the Lovers card, and especially with the Ace of Cups, I am seeing here that this is a very much a union that is possibly addictive. You can't maybe seem to separate from each other. There's a very strong attraction, a very strong pull to each other. Get that out of the way. Yeah, a very strong pull that you have towards each other. That could be very addictive, especially with the Strength card. It's very hard to stay away from each other. It's very hard to. There's a huge sexual connection here. And I think that's quite normal, I think, at the beginning of relationships to kind of um, do, quite a lot. So yeah, it's a real bond, I think, forming here. But the devil card would say, be careful, be careful, don't get too, remember the um the other aspects of the union as well, and don't starve the other parts of the relationship to so focus on the sexual aspect. But again, even the Eight of Wands can talk about, love, growth, again, can also represent their sexual energy as it is wands. So yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of really positive potential here for the near future, for Virgos. Um, yeah, a lot of big changes. We've got loads of major arcanas popping out, especially towards the end here. So I do feel like there is this kind of evolution, this kind of taking things to the next step, where you're both actually growing as individuals, you're both overcoming a lot of things, and the relationship just kind of goes, I think, from strength to strength in a lot of ways. So yeah, a very kind of soulmate bond may also be created here as well with the Six of Cups. So it looks like things will be great in the near future. Yeah, you could even be traveling together or traveling to see him or her, or they could be coming to see you. A lot of communication, a lot of positive. This could also be shaking off negative thinking. I always say the antidote to the Eight of Swords is the Eight of Wands. It is about kind of thinking positively. Thinking of what could go right rather than thinking what could go wrong. I feel like these two cards, this is definitely the antidote to the Eight of Swords for me. So yeah, I think that things do really take a positive shift in the near future for both of you, not just on a relationship level, but on a very personal level too. So yeah, that's basically the reading. That was a very quick reading. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this through to the extended, where I'll be pulling some cards from the Oracle decks to see what other messages Spirit has for us. Okay, it probably won't be ready for another 20 minutes if you're watching live, but as soon as it is, I will post the link in the description, and you can go ahead and take a look at that there if you want to. It's only £3.33 to rent the extended, and it's usually quite interesting. The oracle cards give different kind of messages. Sometimes they give us more messages than even I was here. Sometimes they just confirm what's already been said and kind of strengthen the message. But yeah, if you want your own reading, you can always email me at persephonesjourneytarot@gmail.com. Again, all the details been in the description box below, or you can go to my newly published website, which is symbolsforliving.com, and you can book a reading through that way, or you can even buy merchandise such as this. Well, this is my actual logo, but yeah, I sell mugs on there too, so they're quite cute. They're good for Christmas as well, so you can get in there early and buy some Christmas presents if you want. It's also a great way to support the channel. So yes, I guess I'll see you hopefully in about 20 minutes in the extended. All right, take care, guys. Bye.